Walking down the streets of Clinton Hill, we want to find out more about the neighborhood and more about what the neighborhood provides. Here we're finding Miracle's hair shop. So excited to meet the owner, Anton, and talk more about men's hair care. We are here with Anton of Miracle's hair shop. Anton, we really had to stop by because I wanted to find out more about the experience that Miracle's really provides, kind of thing. I heard about it through a local friend who came by and had an experience and said that this place really provides hair care. So I want to know more about why you feel men's hair care is important.
I think it's important because, every man likes to look good, and the basis of a man, most men, I should say, they start there, that the first thing you see is their face, their hair, so I think you got to start somewhere, and the best place to start is with the hair.
Totally. What was the barbershop like that you went to as a kid?
Actually, my mother cut my hair as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
So you yourself cut hair?
Yes, I do.
Sometimes?
All the time.
All the time?
Yes.
It's more of a passion than a hobby, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. So what do you offer here in the shop?
Well, we offer, in general, men's hair care, more or less, we do from everything from locks, natural hair care, cuts, facials, Beijing, beard shape-ups, basically generally anything to do with hair.
With hair.
As far as natural hair care is
People
concerned.
know that they come and they can be taken care of.
Yes.
And how long have you been here? I think it's been a long time.
Yeah, we actually been in the neighborhood for close to, since 1994, put it that way.
Wow, that's a long time. And you've been here as the neighborhood has changed.
The neighborhood changed a lot since we first opened up.
Have you seen a lot of people grow up? That you, one or two people that you are started as young men and are now grown men that you still have relationships with?
Yes, actually, yes. Quite a few.
Really? Perfect.
Yes.
So what was it like when your mom cut your hair? Should you wash your hair first or wash it after?
Actually, funny story, that's what actually brought me to be a barber. My mom used to cut my hair and my little brother's hair. We never liked it. It was what we used to call a Nat King Cole. It was a haircut where she cut everything off, and just left you this little muff on the front.
No.
We didn't like it at all. So one day my brother said, you know what, you cut my hair before she cuts it.
Okay.
And that's where it started.
You figured it couldn't get much worse.
And
so
I did such a good job. The whole neighborhood liked it, and I think that's where it started for me.
That's where it started. Are you originally from Brooklyn?
Yes, I am, but my parents are West Indian, so I had kind of best of both worlds.
Okay, totally. There's definitely something that's instilled in you with that. So this has been the dream job for sure.
No.
What was the original plan?
Original plan, I like aircraft mechanic.
Okay. And then what made you step back from that and decide, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go back to my roots. I'm gonna go back to what I know best.
Well, I worked for the Postal Service for a while, and I did that for 17 years. And with the struggles of kind of pushing doing the blue collar thing, it didn't really sit with me too well. And the economy changing and everything happened, I decided, let me actually try to do something on my own. And I always did it, since I told you I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So eventually, I decided to go full-fledged with it, and I did that, actually threw in the towel as far as my job was concerned, and kind of decided to put my all into this to make it work.
So how did you feel the first day that the store opened? What was that experience like?
It was fun. It was just, as a kid, I always like to have fun, and the thing with the shop is that when you're here, you see people come in, there's laughter, there's fun. There's a lot of joking around. There's, it's just joy, There's people come to get their haircut, they like it, they talk about how nice they feel, after the cut, and they sometimes hang out, talk sports, talk.
So like the movie Barbershop is literally true to...
No, I think this is better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so they need to come down and make a film about miracles and watch a man get his hair washed. And okay, so walk me through it. Do they come and they get their hair washed first? or do they get the cut and then it's washed out?
It's different, you know. I mean, some people don't like to get their hair washed. Some people do it themselves. They come in, they just want to get a cut. Some do want to get their hair washed. Some people just come in just to get a facial. Some guys just like the Beijing look. They want to get the darkening in the beard, so they come in and they get that, you know. Different customers have different preferences.
Totally, because most barbershops don't provide this level of care for men. So that's really why we had to come by and find out more about it, because this takes haircuts to the next level, and we definitely need more places like it. And you made a joke about that it was the watering hole for men, kind of thing like that. So they need to be able to have like this safe haven where women are not here, the world judging them is not here, and they can come here and relax and unload and then leave out looking great.
Well, the good thing about here is that we actually have women here, and we get their input. So even most times when there's a conversation going that might probably involves the female, you know, more, they can actually.
So a little controversy, they can defend themselves.
Exactly, that keeps it going, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Do guys like that at all?
For the most part, sometimes we enjoy it. It makes the conversation even a little more interesting.
Cool. So what are the politics of hair really like? How are we shaping the culture with hair?
Well,
I mean, you're shaping it up. You're lining the culture up.
I tell you this: as far as the black culture, as far as the hip hop culture, a barber always been there. You know, I can speak from that point because that's what I am. You know what I mean? So, I'm part of the hip hop culture. You know what I mean? I grew up in the '80s, which was the 70s, 80s. Hip hop was really at its peak, and you know, you listen to old Kane records, old rap records, and they always talk about, I got get my hair cut from my homeboy Smooth. You know, you hear Will Smith talk about it. So barbershop was always, more or less in black culture, in music, in more or less, like I said, community. Like you just said, it's the watering hole. So more or less, I think most of the things that happen in the neighborhood, you want to find out what's going on in the neighborhood, go to that barbershop in that neighborhood, and you will find out exactly what's going on in that neighborhood. You will find out who the neighborhood thinks is the best politician for the country. You'll find out who they think is the worst. But if you want information about what's going on in the neighborhood, go to a barbershop, and you'll see. You wouldn't have to go much further after that. You can find out exactly what's on the mind of the people, because believe me, in the barbershop, everyone speaks their mind.